What's up YouTube, it's your boy Mike D. So in today's video, it's just going to be a continuation of the last video. So last video was 5 things that I love about my car, and this one's going to be 5 things that I hate about my car. So it's going to be a stretch because I love my car so much, but I was able to find 5 things that I hate about the car. So here's the car. So the first thing that I hate about the car is the fact that it is a old chassis. So with that being said, when I'm driving it, there's a bunch of squeaks, a bunch of abnormal sounds, just annoying sounds that come from the car, and it can be quite annoying, especially when you're driving long distances. But I mean, it is what it is. It's an old chassis, so that's to be expected. But yeah, that's the first thing that I hate about my car. Alright, so the next thing that I hate about my car is that, so the Evo 5 has reflectors on the trunk lid that are right next to the tail lights. And I mean, the Evo 6 doesn't have them, they just have the tail lights on the side. So I really don't know the purpose of the reflectors. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like how they look. They match well, they flow well with the tail lights, but they don't serve a real purpose. So to remedy that, here's what I'm talking about, the reflectors. Here and here. So to remedy that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull the tail lights and the reflectors off, and I'm going to do a whole LED conversion. So I'm going to put LED boards inside the reflectors and have them light up and match the tail lights. So once that's done, then that will probably end up being a part of my favorite list of favorite thing about the vehicle. So the next thing that I don't care for about the car, and this one just applies to my Evo 5, Mirage, whatever you want to call it, but I run a fuel cell in the trunk, and that's because it was hard and I couldn't source a Evo 4 through 6 fuel tank, which is what you need to do the conversion, because you can't use a Mirage gas tank because of the diff. So when the rear end is there on the Evo 4 through 6, then you need to run the Evo 4 through 6 gas tank. So they're hard to find. If you do find them, they're in really crappy condition. You can use the Evo 8 or 9. It's dimensionally it's the same, but the filler neck's on the other side. It's on the Evo 7 through 10, and 9 is on the passenger side, driver's side, US driver's side, and then Evo 4 through 6 filler neck or gas lid is on the passenger side or driver's side if you're right-hand drive. So I had to go with the fuel cell. So with that, it takes up a lot of room in the trunk. I run an external fuel pump, it's loud. So with that being said, that's another thing that I don't like about the car, and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, there's the fuel cell. Alright, so the fourth and fifth thing I don't like about my vehicle. So the fourth thing, you guys might be surprised, but it's actually the fact that the vehicle is right-hand drive. At first I was like, yeah, it's right-hand drive, you know, I'm gonna brake next, that's cool. And then after driving it, it's starting to become a little annoying, because when I drive it, I find myself too close to the center of or too close to the middle lane. So there's cars that are passing me and they're kind of going out their way to pass me because I'm kind of almost swerving in their lane. And I guess I'd get used to it if I drive the car more often than I do, but it's a weekend warrior, so I don't drive it as much, so it's hard for me to get used to that. So I mean, with that, it is what it is. It's right-hand drive, so I'll just have to suck it up. So yeah, there, right-hand drive. All right, and last thing that I don't like about the car is the fact that there's no AC. I need a condenser, and I need the lines Evo 4 through 6 specific, right-hand drive specific. They're kind of difficult to source out. I'm in the middle of finding some right now, so hopefully I'll be able to get those here, install them, and I'll have AC, because I'm in Texas, and in the summer you need the AC. Especially now, it's August, it's hot as hell, and I don't drive, because it's so hot, I don't drive the vehicle as much as I'd like to. I can only take it out like in the evening time. Even then I'm still sweating my balls off. But so yeah, YouTube, those are the 5 things that I hate about the car. Drop me a comment below, tell me what you think. Maybe there's something I missed, but other than that, please like, follow, subscribe my YouTube channel, and also hit me up on Instagram at evil_evo5. And other than that, YouTube, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.